Hello world, welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is just me. Um, I don't have a script for this. I don't really have a plan for this, but some of you guys have been asking, what's going on with Karhu? Comes in for a bit, leaves for a bit, comes in for a bit, leaves for a bit. I get that. I get that. I am not a consistent person. It's something I've been struggling with my entire life to try to get things done at a consistent pace. But it's difficult for me. And I've always wondered why that was so difficult for me. But over the past 6 months or so, I've been speaking to psychologists and friends of mine who are experts in this field. And I think I'm autistic. And I'm not saying that because I'm not posting this video because autism is, trending or anything like that, which it may very well be, but just in the sense that I just wanted to explain why, I take breaks for extended periods of time. And that's because there's some times in my life that I just don't have the energy to deal with anything that isn't absolutely mandatory. And over the past couple of months, I've shifted cities, I've moved cities, I've moved jobs, and that's extremely difficult for me. Those kinds of transitions are tough. And dealing with visa processes and things changing on what seems like a daily basis in terms of COVID requirements, just to negative COVID tests in order to enter certain buildings at certain times, and traveling back and forth between two different cities and two different provinces. And it's just been a lot, and I just haven't had the time. No, that's not true. I've had the time. I just haven't had the energy. I haven't had the spoons to deal with the things that I want to do. I've been trying to get a new scripted show, a new scripted stage show, a play done in this city, and reaching out to people and finding new people in a city that I'm not super familiar with, and trying to get people on board is difficult, and I'm putting my energy towards that. And I've started, I'm in an online improv team, and we do shows every 6 weeks or so. We're trying to ramp that up, and that takes my energy. In school, and my students take my energy. And I just started a new improv podcast. I'm not running it, but I'm part of it, playing Dungeons and Dragons with some really cool people all over the world. And these are all wonderful things, but they take away my time and my energy. And I only have so much time to do, so much energy to deal with things. And that's why oftentimes I let the YouTube stuff slip. It's not because I'm not playing video games. I've done deep dives into Assassin's Creed Origins and now Odyssey. But I just, the stress of, talking to a camera and multitasking, which I'm realizing this explains why I'm not good at multitasking. I can focus one thing at a time, and that is it. So sometimes when I play games, and I try to talk at the same time, I completely lose track of what's going on because I can only focus on one thing at a time, and that's part of the autism. And I say I believe. I mean, I'm not even looking at the camera because eye contact, even if eye contact with me, is painful for me. And the reason I say probably and I think is because I'm not officially diagnosed. I want that to be clear. I'm not diagnosed. I'm not actually autistic. I just highly suspect. Some friends of mine that are autistic and are officially diagnosed say, "Oh yeah, you definitely are." I'm like, cool. This explains a lot. It explains my lack of energy in social situations. It explains the fact that I hate small talk. It explains the fact that, I don't care about fashion at all. And I'm no making generalizations about autistic people, because if you've met one autistic person, you've met, congratulations, you've met a single autistic person. Like, that's it. There's a whole bunch of different ways that these difficulties, this neurodivergence, expresses itself in a lot of people. And I'm rambling, because I'm oversharing, and this is again something that is associated with autism. But what I'm trying to say through this is, if you're expecting like regular updates, I am not the YouTuber for you. I'm not the channel for you. I might do 3 episodes in a series and then never come back to it. I might do 50 episodes in a series. Or one of my old Europa Universalis ones. I did 162 episodes in that series, and yet nobody seems to be talking about that. So, I want to be consistent. I want to put out a video every week every day, because I enjoy it. But I need to prioritize. I don't want to have meltdowns on the subway like I did a couple days ago, just because there were too many people, strangers, that were touching me. I don't want to, snap at my friends and push people away, which is what happens if I don't take care of myself, if I don't manage my spoon level properly. And so that's why I take breaks from YouTube. It's not because I don't like it. It's not because I don't like you guys, and not because I don't want to share with you, because I do like all of those things. I just can't always do it. I can't always do it. Some days I can fight through it, some days I can't. And that's just the way it is. But I'm also sharing this to let you guys know that, pardon me, I'm also sharing this to let you guys know. And I'm sharing this unedited, because I want you to know, what the thought processes are. This isn't something that I think should be edited. It should be honest. It should be real. It should come as it is. I'm also sharing this with you guys because I want you guys to know that if you think that you are having these emotional difficulties and people call you, lazy or disorganized or rude, and you don't understand why, you don't understand, why people are upset at you, maybe look into it. Maybe try to figure out, what's causing these things. And for me, even though, again, it's not an official diagnosis, just the understanding that, hey, there's a word for this, and I'm not alone in feeling alone, and feeling different, and feeling out of place, and feeling like I haven't been given the same script that everybody else has. It's because it's true. I've been given a user manual to a brain that I don't have. And it's okay if you feel that way too. It's okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you, no, I'm not even going to do a call to action. That's not the point of this. But if you do want more information about autism and how it expresses itself, there's so many wonderful resources online, and just do a YouTube search for the hashtag actually autistic, and those folks will help you out. They are wonderful. Paige Lyle and even How to ADHD with Jessica McCabe, and the Aspie World, and The Life Autistic. Just look up those guys and ladies and non-binary folks. They'll give you more information than I can, because I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from, but I can't speak for actually autistic people because I don't have that diagnosis. But now I'm rambling. Do need to cut this short. I said all I wanted to say. Just thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being patient. But have a wonderful day. I do mean that. See y'all next time in whenever I feel like sharing. Bye.